Welcome back, Gemini. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. This is my channel. I am Zachary. Thank you for coming back to check us out for the first weekly reads. And this is going to be for the week of the 9th. We just had our month read for October. This week is actually the week of the solar eclipse. So I did go in and talk about more specifically about the eclipse in the month reading. So this one is going to have some notes of that, I'm sure, popping through, but it's going to be a much shorter reading. We're just going to focus on what kind of energies we're going to be engaging with this week. And I am, just like the month read, going to pull a few cards at the end to look at our challenge, blessing, clarifying the outcome, and then energy that needs to be cleared for the best possible outcome. So this time I'm going to start with my Light Seers deck here, and then we'll clarify with the Witchy Tarot. So yeah, thanks for coming back. Whoop. No Oracle card this time. Right. We are looking for energies for Gemini today for the week of October 9th. What do we got for him, Spirit? Might get to a point where I do this as a pre-shuffle, but I know a lot of readers do that to save time. But I do also just want to show that I do shuffle these. So. Alright, so bottom of the deck here we have Five of Wands. And this is going to be maybe a little bit of competition this week. Maybe needing to fight for something that's yours. Hopefully not too much of a fight, but just seems like there might be some competition this week. So let's take a look. We got Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, and then Six of Swords. Alright, and I'm going to pull these cards actually real quick here just for the last four. So we've got them all out. That's not how you shuffle cards. I'm in a little different spot here this time. This is actually home for me, so I was just house sitting before. Alright. So we've got the World, the Hanged One, and Ace of Pentacles. And then the Page of Cups. All right. Let's get into this. So, energy coming into this week. We've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is definitely requesting some balance with give and take. Maybe being generous or allowing yourself to get help. And this could be financial, could be work. I think I'm feeling some of you are a bit overwhelmed with some sort of task or work. So maybe needing to ask for some help. Let's take a look here and see what else we got. So this is what it's not. Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups is many choices, too many choices almost. Being spoiled for choice or being indecisive, not being able to commit. So this isn't a situation where there are too many choices. It may just be one thing that we're dealing with here this week. Let's take a look. Nine of Swords. This isn't a position explaining what it is. Nine of Swords is anxiety, mental anguish. This is something that keeps you up at night because you're thinking about it. It's causing fear. It's causing mental pain. This is also an energy of we have an effect on this. we can, unlike the Ten of Swords, which is saying, you know, we've hit rock bottom, we've come to a place where it's time to just move on. This is encouraging us to move on because we're doing this to ourselves. That Nine of Swords energy is something that we're inflicting upon ourselves. We're creating that anxiety and that lack of sleep, keeping ourselves up with the nightmares because we're overthinking something. And it's not, you know, the Seven of Cups, it's not that because we have too many choices here. I think a lot of you are feeling overwhelmed with something. And it's important to maybe ask for some help. Yeah, let's take a look here. So where this is leading, we've got the Six of Swords. And Six of Swords is, it's a transition, moving from a time of strife or pain into a calmer area, calmer shores. So this human here in the boat here is transitioning to a calmer place after dealing with strife. So Geminis, there's something that's been keeping you up at night. This is what's currently happening right now. Having a hard time finding that calm and peace to get to sleep. But Spirit is encouraging you, Gemini, that calm and peace is in the future. It's there. I think that you need to ask for help with something, though. With the World here being in your challenge, that's going to be the ending of a cycle. It could be travel. I think that, with the Six of Swords here, it could be maybe some of you are dealing with a move. Some of you are needing to travel to visit family, or maybe that's why you're losing sleep at night. Maybe you don't want to go see this family. I think, let's see here. I think some of you are also, there's this struggle for financially too. I think that your finances have become unbalanced. Maybe I think some of you, that's why you're losing sleep at night here. And if that's the case, then asking for help, if you do have family that you can ask for help, I would highly encourage that. Spirit is saying that whatever it is that is keeping you up, if this is that you are traveling to see somebody you don't want to see, or you're nervous about traveling, you're nervous about transitioning in some way, that the end of that, on the other end of that, there is peace and calm. So whatever it is that you are struggling with right now, needing to bring into balance, and I do feel like for a lot of you it is a financial component here. And if that's the case, then I would encourage you to ask for that help if you can get it, and to really focus on closing that chapter, whatever is causing you to get into that place. Maybe you're overspending, maybe you're not focusing on saving, maybe, I know the situation for a lot of people is we just don't make enough money to really save and do those things that you need to. But if that's the case, then again, with the eclipse here this week, I would encourage you to put out that energy to start bringing in what it is that you want. And like the month reading there, for some of you it could be surrounding health, getting back to basics and healing at that cellular level. I think that a part of that cellular level, though, what I'm getting is, we have things that are passed down generationally. Maybe there's some bad spending habits. Maybe you do make enough that you can save and spend, invest, what have you, but you're just not. That's what I'm getting. I think that's what I'm getting with the the main, for most of you here in this reading, with the Seven of Cups being what this isn't. It's not that you don't have the choice to do that. You can. You just aren't. And because you're not, you're losing sleep at night over it. Maybe you're a week before payday and you're scraping, bread comes out of the bottom of the bag. And so instead of being able to just feel peace and calm. So I think that's what the challenge is saying here for a lot of you, is it's time to close that chapter. It's time to transition yourself into smoother waters. And this is a choice. This is a choice of yours. With your blessing this month, or excuse me, this week, we have the Hanged One. So this is encouraging you to take a different perspective on the way that you're handling that situation. Maybe you're speaking all the time that you are broke. Maybe you're speaking that you don't have the money. But if you were to sit down and look at a budget, maybe you do. I'm really getting that that's the case for whoever this message is for. And if it is just anxiety in general that's keeping you up right now, maybe just because things are uncertain, I'm getting that too. Like it's not necessarily an option of choices. Maybe this is just something that you struggle with a lot. It's okay to reach out. This is as saying, take help. Just as you're giving, make sure that you're taking help as well. Maybe you've given a lot in the past, and this is your time to get help. Don't be afraid of that, of reaching out. Take this as this resonates for you. Because the Hanged One, also the blessing this month, taking that different perspective, this individual has put themselves into this position, and it's a comfortable placement. They're doing this in order to find enlightenment, or to find that peace and calm. That's what I'm getting from that portion there. Clarifying where this is heading, being the Ace of Pentacles, that's what's telling me here with this transition, moving from choppier waters into something a bit more calm. There's going to be an offer here of financial assistance. Maybe you need help paying rent because you overspent. Maybe you have a medical bill. If that's the case, I feel encouraged to say reach out to the hospital to see what they can offer, because a lot of the times you'd be surprised. Even if you think you make too much, they have a lot of programs. Ask for the help. Ask for the help, because there is help there. A lot of the times, we are a culture that, for whatever reason, kind of condemns that. So I think this offer, though, for most of you, is coming in because you do ask for help. And I think for others of you, it's coming in as a natural balance to that flow, without maybe necessarily needing to ask for help, but you need to accept it. There's still that portion on your side of having to allow the give and take. And I also am getting for some of you too that maybe you were this person of giving that's helping somebody else here. And maybe it puts you in a situation where you are either stretched beyond your means at this point, or even maybe concerned about this person. I feel like this is a time too where that balancing effect is going to come back for you. So there's something coming in financially as an offer for you to take and benefit from. So the energy that needs to be cleared here for the best possible outcome, Page of Cups. What I'm getting from this is actually being overtaken by emotion. Big waves of emotion. I think for some of you, something maybe costs more than you thought it did, financially and something else. I mean, it's kind of apparent to me with this being the situation. It's cost you money, and it's put you in a situation where emotionally you are not feeling grounded or safe. So what I would recommend in this situation is to ask for help. With this portal coming through the eclipse, ask for help in that regard too. If you need some help balancing your emotional state, ask for that. And there's plenty of tangible help out there too in this world if it's a situation where you need that kind of help too. So I highly recommend investigating that and being honest with yourself on where you're feeling like you may be giving too much, or where you're not giving enough, maybe. Because sometimes if we're in a place where maybe we do need something to come in, and we're not giving ourselves, then we're stopping that flow of give and take. I think that's for very few of you. I don't think that's the main message here. What I'm getting mostly is most of you are struggling with something financial. And I think it would be best to just ask for help. Break that cycle of not asking for help, but break the cycle of whatever's putting you in this position of losing sleep at night because you don't have what you need financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It's okay to ask for help. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you this week, Gemini. Like I said, these are going to be a bit shorter, and I'm still working on my groove here, getting everything in a more solid state. So still excited to have you guys along here on the journey. Stay tuned and stick around. I am absolutely going to be honing my practice here, and I'm excited to show you what I end up producing in the long run. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus as well to get a more full picture. And please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support, and so far I've really appreciated the feedback. It's been extremely helpful for me, and it's really fun, honestly, to engage with you guys. So yeah, stick around. I love you, Gemini. We'll talk soon.